The tallest building in the United States, One World Trade Center. Looking glorious tonight as we come to you from New York. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Friday, they'll host the New York Knicks.
And for the matchup with the Cavs, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, Kemba Walker is a multiple-time All-Star. But from his first seasons in the league, stardom was not assured. Even he said, "I never saw myself playing at this level. There were times I didn't know if I even belonged in the NBA. I guess you could say I'm surprised." Now, Kevin, every player has those doubts at the beginning, but few overcome them the way Kemba has.
David, he's come a long way. Thank you. Talk about rookies getting early playing time these days. Were you counted on much your first season? You had a terrific rookie year, obviously, but I'm guessing you did. You were counted on early.
Yeah, you know, for the high draft picks, you're usually going to go to a team that really needs your help. I was just blessed that I had great veterans, Hall of Fame veterans. When you look at guys like Chris Mullin, how about that? I was able to watch him practice and work and take care of his body. Latrell Sprewell, Billy Owens, all the great players, Avery Johnson. So I was counted on to do a lot, but those guys helped me do a lot, and they pumped confidence into me. I was able to steal their style, their work ethic. They showed me the ropes the right way, and I couldn't have been blessed with any better veterans for me to start off my career with.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter, and it's Hayward in at the 3. And for the Knicks, we've got Webber. Mullen is out there with Freak. Then there's Wennington, and it's Boyd in at the center position. Now here's Kanter, just 5 on the clock. And the shot goes down. Walker's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Celtics.
And although Walker is just 6'1", he possesses impressive strength, as he showed right there.
Stolen by Smart. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Good work there as it goes. Walker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
When Walker gets out in transition, good luck. Running so quickly down the floor for these high percentage chances.
Freak kicks to Mullen. And the 3 ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mullen's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. Here's Walker. He's off on that one. Mullen with the defensive effort. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. McCarthy, the pass to Mullen. To the paint. And Webber throws it down.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Walker against Mullen. Walker with it. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Toronto.
So many of his points came at the line. The D was trying to play him physical, and he just said, yeah, bring it on.
Shot clock at 2 from deep 3-point range, and it's Walker again missing.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry's shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that again.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, and Brad Stevens, credited for the culture he's helped establish in Boston. But last season, though, that took a hit. Now we'll see how he responds to that adversity. It's going to be interesting to see.
Chris, Coach Stevens was candid after last season. He said he could have done a better job finding that fit and holding a standard for the team.
Well, you like seeing that. If a coach has to hold his players accountable, then he must first hold himself accountable. And the front office was quick to dismiss that notion, but not So many fans. There's no panic in Stevens, though. I like that. He's a steady hand through it all.
The first one falls. And Cantor drops them both. Here's Mullen. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Now, here is Weber. Fades away. Can't hit that one.
There's a lesson for you. Don't showboat. Tries to get fancy with the fadeaway, and it backfires.
Hayward finds Cantor. And here's Smart. Back to Cantor. Inside. Here's Walker. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Walker's got his third bucket of the night. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The shot's good from Mullen.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Walker. 6 points for him. And the pass to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And the way Hayward measures the three ball, that's just textbook form. I mean, great balance. He's got this shot down pat.
Weber inside. He's guarded by Williams. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pulls up on the elbow. The shot, no good. And New York the other way now. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So we're going to say they're going to be familiar with each other, huh? But even so, these teams will learn about each other tonight. So much changes from year to year.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And a big summer for the Celtics. Some key decisions with multiple players hitting free agency.
Yeah, and with some comments from players like Terry Rozier in the offseason, you had a sense this roster could have a different look. I mean, now they're hoping the pieces fit and players can buy in with their roles.
And G drops them both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Walker in the post, defended by Mullen. Walker's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Boyd. He kicks to G. Now here's Freak. They had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. No good. That would have tied it.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, that's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Here is Boomer. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Mullen kicks to G. Poked away, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Scooped up, knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Enes Kanter. Last year, getting it done. 14th in rebounding. And he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team. Celtics leading by 4. Smart passes to Hayward. There's the dish to Walker. Right side, Smart. Back to Walker. 4 on the clock. And the 3 off target.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
Here's McCarthy. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Enes Kanter. The creation of the super teams, Chris, is enough being done to ensure a competitive balance in the NBA.
I think so. I think that every year you're going to have to evolve in trying to do enough and to see what happened the previous year. But yeah, and the fact remains, though, Kevin, is, you know, I like working with you. You're my friend. I would go work with you. And in basketball, you want to go play with your friends.
Same
so
stuff, yeah.
How do you stop that?
Right.
I don't know. When guys get to hang out in the summer and say, wouldn't it be cool if we got to play together, our kids would play together, and we could win one? That's going to be hard to deter. So I just think it's about how strong the will of the friends are, and more importantly, what is the league doing to kind of not necessarily give as much incentive to do that. But I think the league is doing a great job staying proactive, giving guys a lot of incentive, a lot of reason, a lot of dinero to stay at home with their team.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. He doesn't get the second one. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. 3-point lead. Brown kicks to Walker. Brown the pass to Smart. Back to Brown. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the determination of Brown is phenomenal. No one is going to stop these shots from going down. Out of Willard High School in Georgia, Jaylen Brown was ranked 2nd in the class of 2015 after Ben Simmons. All the powerhouses came calling. He went the unexpected route, choosing UC Berkeley.
Randall's checked in for New York. Free throw good from Brown. And Cal Berkeley, not the biggest basketball program in the country. So, Chris, what led Brown to go there?
Well, former NBA All-Star Sharif Abdur-Rahim, another Wheeler High alum, took the same path. Look, Kevin, both of them welcomed the intellectual challenge. Now, Sharif, not only could he hoop, but now he's the president of the G League. And Jaylen Brown, he's the vice president of the Players Union.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Randall outside. Excellent D there from Williams. Celtics leading by 6. Here's Wanamaker. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A different look for New York. Reggie Bullock comes in for Freak, and it's Dennis Smith in for Mullen. Knicks trail by 9. Smith surveying the D. Kicks to Weber. Feeds it to Randall. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Big man who was forgotten about during free agency. Randall could be an impact player for the Knicks.
And Knicks missed out on the marquee names they were after, but Randall should give them great production for quite some time. Not a huge name, but a young talent that can help this team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Just when it comes to offensive rebounding, who does the best job of creating second chance opportunities now?
Oh, it's 2 names. Andre Drummond, Steven Adams. And the toughest part about it is, as a defender, you don't only have to worry about guarding your man, going over and helping, but then you have to worry about guys that are just hanging out in the rebound painted area, just waiting for their turn. And so it takes the wind out of you, it tires you out, but also your mental focus that game is all over the place because no matter what you're doing, you always have to come back to the thought, oh no, now box out because this guy's a beast on the board.
Now here's Walker. He's got 8. To the middle. Here's Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
That's good from Williams.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And a breakout season for Julius Randle in 2018-19. Averaged close to 20 and 10, delivering on the talent that saw him taken 7th overall back in 2014.
So it's the Celtics now. The Knicks making the shot. Walker finds Brown. Back to Walker. And the layup's good off the glass. Walker's got 10 points in the game. Greg, the Lakers allowed Julius Randle to leave in restricted free agency in 2018 so they could preserve some of their cap space.
I mean, his defense still lags behind, but offensively, well, he is special. The lefty, tough to deal with inside.
Now, here is Weber. A 26-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
Nice assist. Randle keeping his eyes up, playing unselfish basketball.
Brown outside. Back to Just 5 to shoot. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 7. Smith on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Smith in the posts, working on Walker. Randall down low. He's guarded by Williams, but they recover it.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
Celtics leading by 7. Shoots from 14. Walker's shot is off.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Basket good.
The brutal strength of Randall, allowing him to finish right there through clear contact.
Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Raptors. Outside Williams. Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Here's Walker. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by Walker.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Passes it to Weber. There's 1:38 left in the first. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Here's Wanamaker. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for New York. It's a 5-point game.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
And he makes that one.
Oh, you love the movement. I mean, Brown just zipping these passes over quickly.
New York's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Now, here is Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
No, absolutely not. And in his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
Williams against Weber. Walker looking for an opening. Brown right side. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Wanamaker. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Walker against Smith. Some solid defense from Brown.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
And here's Walker. He's got 10. Puts up a 3.
He's solid on defense right there. It's just solid. Randall showing more versatility on that end of the floor.
Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for the Boston Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Gordon Hayward reunited with his college coach Brad Stevens. He said they go way back.
Our relationship started when I was in high school. He came to my morning workouts and really recruited me at Butler and was kind of the first guy that I think believed in me that I could make it to the next level.
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
And not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward now a veteran in this league, while Stevens has moved into the conversation for one of the better young coaches in our league.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
On the floor for Boston. On out there with Daniel Tice. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Wanamaker in at the shooting guard position. Here's Poirier. Pass to Walker. The tray. The Knicks pull it in.
and gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Smith on the wing. Fires the three. And again, New York with the triple.
I thought maybe the D would figure him out as the game went along. Looks like he's figured them out in this first half.
Walker the pass to Poirier. Brown outside. Here's Wanamaker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Wanamaker's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces in his pass.
Here's Smith. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Now Walker, 10 points for him. Lays it up and banks it in. Walker's got 12 in the game.
How about the quick feet of Walker that really come into play on his drives to the rack?
Here's Smith, and it's blocked. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Just more and more, we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially when I was with Dada, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
I really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool, but on the road it's great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there, so you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team, baby.
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect. The first free throw is good. A different look for New York. Boomer, he's checked in for Weber. Freak comes in for Wennington. And Mullen subbed in for Dennis Smith. And then for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Gordon Hayward comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Smart subbed in for Walker. Good on both. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Freak with it. Here is Boomer. Randall left side. Clock at 6. The baseline J off the mark. Celtics leading by 4. Floats one. Not going to go that time.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
McCarthy, the pass to Boyd. Over to the left wing. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Boston again missing. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Wanamaker. 10 points for him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a long road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And he makes the first. good on the second, so he makes them both.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Now here's Freak. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. There's the pass to Mullen. Now Bullock. Back to Mullen. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Here's Poirier. It's rebounded by New York. Boomer's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here is Mullen. He's got 9. Pass to Boyd. Kicks it out to Mullen. New York moving it around. Here's Randall. The offensive rebound. Mullen's shot is off. The Celtics have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Outside, Smart. That one's not going to go. And New York the other way now. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Poirier passes to Smart. Knicks with the rebound. Mullen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Right wing. Here is Boomer, defended by Hayward. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Smart passes to Wanamaker. In the corner, Smart with it. Over Mullen. And too long on the shot.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like it. And he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Passes it to Poirier. Trying to end the drought. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Bullock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Smart. And the sharpshooter, Reggie Bullock. Took some time for him, Greg, here in the NBA, but, you know, he's going to shoot it.
Bullock has always been a consistent threat from outside, and that is why this team loves it. It doesn't offer too much else, but he can open up some room inside with that ability to hit from deep.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Bullock. And so Bullock nails both of them. Now a timeout called by Boston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. Some numbers here for Randall. Last season, he played outstanding. 19th in scoring, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
Yeah, and like you said, one of the better scorers in the NBA last season, a tireless worker on the offensive end. He could be even better this season. Now here's Williams. Outside, Smart. Hits it from three-point range. Smart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays. He's an absolute force inside.
Celtics trail by 8. Outside, Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Now, here's Bullock. Offline with his 3. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Off on the layup.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy layup.
Boyd the pass to McCarthy. The pass to Boyd. Out left to the wing from downtown. And that one's good. Freak's got the lead up to 9 now for New York.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
There's Brown with the 3. Bullock with the rebound. New York with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. He dishes it to Freak. Back to Bullock. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Celtics trail by 9. Hayward outside. Pass to Cantor. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. Boomer's got 5 rebounds tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And we've seen Randall flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball right now.
For New York, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Randall.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Wennington, he's checked in for the Knicks. Dennis Smith comes in for Mullen. Boston also with the sub. Walker's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
Now here's Smart. 5 points in the game. Six on the shot clock. Right at the free throw line and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Smart's got 7 points here in this quarter. New York leading by 9. Bounce pass Smith. Here is Boomer. He's covered by Cantor. Out to Smith for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
New York's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Cantor. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. 1:58 left to play here in the half. McCarthy the pass to Wennington. Smith outside. New York needs to get off a shot. Wennington. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 8th rebound here tonight. 1:33 left to play in the first half. Outside Williams. Brown outside. Traps in the tray. Brown's got 6 points.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Here is Boomer. He's covered by Cantor. Pass to Randall. Williams with the block. They get it back. Pass to Freak. The 3. No good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. 50 seconds left in the first half. Walker finds Brown. And here's Walker. 12 points for him. Makes it off the glass. And now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
He's looking like a runaway train. I don't think they've got a chance to slow Walker down in this one.
The pass to Boyd. Shoots over Cantor. Gets it to go from 8 feet. 6 points for Boomer.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Now Walker, he's got 14. Smart on the wing over Smith. The wing jumper off target. Julius Randle getting it done for the New York Knicks. Willing his team to a successful quarter performance. He seemed to stop at nothing to push the momentum. We'll return shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. They found their rhythm in the second quarter and have to be feeling good here at the break, holding on to that 4-point lead. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
I love the motion on offense. Guys are moving, the ball is moving. It's a very nice approach to the game, and one the defense absolutely could not keep up with.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
They're getting out-rebounded by a Shaq-sized margin, really big. From the get-go, they did not show enough effort. Usually when you're being out-rebounded like that, you're 10, 15 points behind, so things could definitely be worse.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. 4-point game. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Weber is out there with Boomer. Then there's Wennington. Then it's Mullen. And it's McCarthy in at the 2 spot.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Here's Walker. The Knicks making the shot. Dishes it to Cantor. It's tipped. Goes back up, and they pick up 2. Cantor's got 6 points. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Here is Boomer after Enes Kanter's basket. Bucket is good. 10 points for him.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Hayward outside. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. It's rebounded by New York. Wennington's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Pass to Weber. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Enes Kanter. The next hip shot, 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good from Weber. Weber hits them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Kemba Walker.
I love Hayward's activity and anticipation, and then the precision pass.
Now here's Freak. He's got 7. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop, and slam dunk by Smart.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's McCarthy. The rebound by the Celtics. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Shots good by Walker.
Oh, my. Walker is so soft with the floater, just placing it perfectly over the defense.
Passes to Boyd. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Enes Kanter.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Knicks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. First one falls for him. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Walker. 18 points for him. Pass to Hayward. Shoots over Weber. Hayward can't hit. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Wennington passes to Boyd. New York moving it around. 5 on the clock. Here's Weber. Here's McCarthy. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Smart dishes to Walker. They double team Walker. Lays it up off the glass. Walker's got it all tied up now for Boston.
Walker is so adept at running these pick and rolls. He has a feel for when to pass and when to let it fly.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for Smart. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 9 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Oh, no doubt. He's been inconsistent. Unusual for him, though, but when he turns it back around, watch out.
Now here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
Once Hayward gets downhill, it's over. Nice burst to the bucket.
McCarthy, the pass to Boyd. Now the pass to Weber. Over Williams. Rebound, Gordon Hayward.
Turns an easy jump shot into a tough one by going to the fadeaway. And look what happened.
Outside, Smart. Walker against Weber. They double team Walker. Here's Smart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 6 assists here tonight.
Showing his range. Smart spacing the floor.
Pass to Weber. Over Williams. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Weber. Weber's got 8 points. And here's Boston. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Tice. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Weber looking around. Outside Mullen. 4 on the shot clock. Fades. Weber can't hit. Celtics leading by 5. Outside, Smart. The dish now to Walker. They double team Walker. Outside, Smart. Hayward outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New York. Boomer's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
They double-team Walker. Here's Williams. Knicks with the rebound. Boomer's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. To the left side wing. Huntington, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for free. Here's Tice, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Oh, just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Celtics leading by 7. Here's Hayward. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Hayward's got 4 this quarter.
You have to love Hayward's approach inside, doing damage against good defense.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That one drops for him. And that's 10 points for the Bulldozer.
And how about the bounce pass? They are being used to perfection.
They double-team Walker. Back to Tice. On the wing, Brown. Unable to get that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Mullen. No good that time. Some solid defense from Brown. And here's Boston. They're on a 19-6 run. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston.
And Brown is a reliable threat from mid-range. I mean, effortlessly rising up for the nice-looking J.
There's the double team with Walker. No one near Prez as he lets it go. Off target with his 3.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
Here now is Webber. After Gordon Hayward's bucket. Bullock with it. The 10-footer. And that one drops for him. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They have a 9-point lead. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked...
That athletic.
Yeah.
Wow. Jumped out of the gym. You know what, Kevin? You can't teach that. Brown just showing off his incredible dunking ability.
Now, here is Mullen. He's got 9. For 3, Bullock. It's not going to go for him. Boston leading by 11. Hayward looking over the floor. And Walker kicks to Tice. Brown the pass to Tice. 6 to shoot. Outside, Walker lets it go from deep. Knicks with the rebound. Boomer's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Mullen passes to Webber. Back to Mullen. Passes it to Bullock. Here's the 3. Poirier grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. .133 left in the third quarter. Here's Boyd.
and almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Kemba Walker. He's coming off an excellent season, 10th in scoring. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. And the first one drops.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Freaks checked in for the Knicks. Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. So he gets them both. Here's Walker. 20 points for him. They double team Walker. He dishes it to Brown. Pass to Poirier. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 5. And finish off by Brown.
Body and agility, rare, considering Brown's size. That's why he's always been such an intriguing prospect.
Looking to get back on track here. Poirier grabs the miss. Poirier's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Cold quarter for him, ice cold. I mean, it may be time to give him a breather. Maybe someone off the bench can get him a spark.
Now here's Hayward. The pass to Williams. Walker finds Hayward. Over Freak. And Hayward gets it to go. Hayward's got the lead up to 13 now for Boston.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Pass to Weber. Dishes it to G. Williams with the block.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Here's Hayward. Again, the miss by Hayward. All alone, and Weber throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
The shot by Hayward wide open, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Boston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams, and it's Hayward in at the small forward. And it's Freak missing. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. To the inside, here's Walker. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Walker's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Celtics. McCarthy, the pass to Boyd. Passes it to Weber. over Williams. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut back down to 11. Big bucket there from Weber.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, after his incredible 60-point game last year, every team should be scared of Mr. Kemba Walker. Now, we all know he can take over the game and put on an absolute show when his shot is falling.
And Chris, with Walker, you saw it in that 60-point game he played. He can get to wherever he wants to on the floor.
Yeah, very slippery on offense and underrated as an elite ball handler. I mean, you have to love how crafty Walker is when he gets some space in the mid-range as well.
First free throw is good.
Not a guy you want to foul. Walker's a tremendous free throw shooter and does a great job of getting himself to the line.
And so Walker nails both of them. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Freak. To the right side. Here's Weber. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Weber's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Down low, here's Cantor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston. And the second free throw, good. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Fizdale talking to his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Brown with it, now guarded by Prez. Now here's Smart. Back to Brown. The feed to Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And for a guy who only stands 6'1", Walker can be a strong finisher in the painted area.
Here is Boomer. And there's the pass to Weber. Williams comes with a double team. New York moving it around. McCarthy. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Celtics leading by 12. Smart on the wing. Defended by Mullen. They double team Walker. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. It's rebounded by New York. Boomer's got rebound number 13 with that last one. To the middle. Williams with the steal. Outside, Walker. Williams finds Brown. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
With great physical and athletic tools, Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
Walker against Mullen. To the inside, here's McCarthy, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Free throw good. Freak. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. They double team Walker. Back to Williams. Baseline J on the way. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got assist number 8 now on the night. Pass to Weber. Fade away. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Smart. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Pass to Weber. Williams comes with the double team. Here's Wennington. 6 on the shot clock, and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. In the corner, it's Freak. Weber inside. Working on Walker. Outside Mullen. Lets it go with a 3. Weber can't hit. Celtics leading by 15. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And it's Brown missing. Out to the right wing. Wennington with the bucket.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
They double team Walker. Pass to Cantor. Smart on the wing. Kick out to Walker. And here's Brown outside. Knicks with the rebound.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
The pass to Weber. With the fadeaway. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Celtics leading by 13. They double team Walker. The dish to Williams. Brown wide open. He fires. That doesn't go either for Brown. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Weber dishes to Mullen. There's the double team with Walker. And here's Freak. Here's Wennington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Boyd. Rebound by Williams. The Celtics have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. The rebound by Mullen. Mullen's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Now Weber. Passes to Boyd. He kicks to G from past the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
There you go. His first three-pointer of the night. That should calm him down. Maybe even get him going a little bit.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Kemba Walker.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Williams passes to Cantor. And Walker kicks to Cantor. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Pass to Mullen. Here is Boomer, guarded by Walker. And Smart over to help. Boyd the pass to McCarthy. From the arc. Remington, no good.
You know what kind of competitor he is? I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, Greg, and it's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
Here is Boomer. Williams comes with a double team. Inside. And it's G finishing it off.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Now here's Smart. He's covered closely.
And I think working himself to the line, an area where Smart really can excel. I mean, he's built for contact. That's for sure.
And after signing a 4-year, $52 million contract extension, Marcus Smart rewarded the Celtics, Chris, with the best season of his young career.
Yeah, his best shooting percentages by far.
Take a break.
Add
Take a break.
in his continued progress as a playmaker. Don't forget, he's the man on the defensive end. I think that's money well spent for Boston.
And he can't get the first one.
very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
And he's good on the second.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with this fiery approach to the game.
Here is Boomer. He's covered by Cantor. Outside Mullen. Rocket 6. Here's McCarthy. That three off the mark. You know, Greg, defense a given for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
Hayward can hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And the pass to Wennington. Over to the wing. Weber kicks to Freak. New York moving the ball around. Wennington passes to Weber. 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Freak. And a miss there on the triple.
Look, the more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Williams against Weber. The three ball. Offensive rebound. Cantor. The layup off target.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. It's stolen by G. Here's Boyd. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. Boston leading by 5. They double-team Walker. Williams with a clean look. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 4 assists now tonight.
Maybe he's not a priority for the D, but come on, man. You gotta have somebody keeping track of it.
Pass to Weber. He dishes it to G. On the wing, Mullen. Now here's Freak, guarded by Walker. And that one's good. Freak.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a three with one of their own.
Now here's Walker. They double-team Walker. Back to Cantor. Fires from deep. Knicks with the rebound. Wennington's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. On the wing, Mullen. To the paint. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Smart. And so he makes both from the line.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're leading by 3. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. They double-team Walker. Passes it to Hayward. He feeds it to Brown. Over Freak. Doesn't go for him. And New York will come the other way. And finished off by Prince. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 14 rebounds.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Yeah, Kevin, this is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
And Brown over to help. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. New York moving the ball around. There's Huntington. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, it's just predictable.
There's 39 seconds left in the game. Here's Cantor. Yes!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. McCarthy, the pass to Boyd. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Kanter over to help. Outside Mullen. Shot clock at 6. To tie it up. Can't knock in the 3. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're in front by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
The first of 2, no good, heartbreaker.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. New York calls timeout. They trail by 4. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Eight seconds left in the fourth. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Mullen. Here's McCarthy. And that one drops. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, what turned this game around tonight?
Came out with energy in the second half. I mean, after we had a little bit of a lull there, called a timeout, and we regrouped and got it together. I thought we played well, shared the basketball. We regrouped.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a different team the second half. Thanks, Gordon. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you next time.